Hello, dear Gemini. I will tell you today's horoscope for November 10th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Gemini. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Don't wait for the person you like to approach you on their own initiative. This may not happen this way, and you'll be the one who has to make yourself noticed. Do it from today and don't approach them with a silly excuse. Do it directly and without beating around the bush, Gemini. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any Gemini horoscope video for November 11th. General. Although this one is a little restless due to some problem that doesn't end up being solved, your brilliant intelligence will be a great help in knowing how to act at every moment. This day, luck will smile on love. Wait for there to be movement in your company before asking for any improvement. Continue saving if you are doing so, and soon you will be able to achieve one or more goals. You could take a course to improve your profession for the future. Today, you will stand out in your work environment for your own merits. In love, you will begin to see someone in your environment in a different light, and you will be surprised. Follow the good advice that someone with more experience will offer you, and do not be afraid of the future. Change your perspective and look for new things. Family. Visit your family more, because it will be a good idea during these days and will do you good. Health. Your health will be excellent and you will feel full. You will have energy for everything, so try to do more things during the day, and at night you will be able to sleep much better. Do stretching exercises if you are feeling pain in your back. Love. A positive change is coming. You are on the threshold of a beautiful encounter. And if today you are alone, if you are looking for a stable relationship and have not yet found one, the news you receive is good and will allow you to move forward in your love life. You are in a cycle of emotional growth that will soon put you in front of a wonderful person. However, since your ruler Jupiter is retrograde, certain interruptions arise that could delay the outcome of the efforts you are currently making. So be patient and don't force situations. Instead, wait for the fruits to fall from the trees when they are ripe, especially in your love world. In matters of love, something you say could be misinterpreted and misunderstood, because without realizing it, you are somewhat abrupt in your words and do not measure their scope well. The most prudent thing is that if you feel tempted to say something harsh to your partner, think about it. Don't forget that Jupiter is retrograde. If you are single, you may find that person you have been looking for during these days. If you are not, then try to keep the flame alive with your partner. Be understanding, since it is a different era. The happiness of the person you love is important. It is important that you begin to show your true feelings, because if you do not, you may feel very helpless within yourself in the long run. Health precaution. There are no difficulties in your horoscope associated with your health, but there is the possibility of carelessness. So if you are going to drive a vehicle, pay attention to the road and do not deviate, and much less drink alcoholic beverages. Work and finance. At the work level, there are very favorable astral combinations in your work area, so do not worry about a comment that reaches your ears or a rumor of dismissal or a conflict situation in your company. Fortunately, your job is solid at the moment. It is time to finish the pending work you have. So avoid postponing activities as much as possible, because as the days go by you will end up not doing any, or you will not do them completely well, because you have too many. Of course, this will bring you several problems, so do them as soon as possible. Money and fortune. With a little patience, you will see how you can gather the money you need for the important purchase that comes your way. Don't be discouraged if something gets legally complicated, because it is part of the process and soon everything will be resolved. Lucky number. Special for today, 16. So try to use it in everything you can and take advantage of it because it will be with you for today. Lucky color: white. Try to wear some clothing in this color or an accessory that contains it. You already know that you will look great, and, in addition to that, it will bring good vibes and luminosity to your day. Today's astral rhythm: sexual energy level high. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of, the youthful and refreshing attitude that accompanies you at all times. Dangerous tendency: allowing yourself to be negatively influenced and saying inappropriate things under the influence of Jupiter retrograde. What you should avoid: allowing yourself to be irritated by negative people, because of the saying, whoever irritates you controls you. Compatibility: best relationship for this day, with Aquarius and Libra, and also with Sagittarius, who is a fire sign. Most tense relationship: avoid arguments and controversies with someone of the earth element, such as Virgo or Taurus. Current compatibility: very good with the signs of the fire element. If you are single, you will be amazed at what will happen these days when you discover feelings in someone who until now was indifferent to you. Your love life will be on the threshold of a positive change. Universal number for this day: general for all signs, it is 1. The result of adding this day with the month and the year in numerology, the sum is reduced to a single figure. Favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business for November 11th. According to Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt it to your country and region, 6:40 a.m., 8:30 a.m., 1:20 p.m., and 4:35 p.m. Lucky numbers and chance for Gemini: 14, 33, 41, and 48. Someone who needs your help will call you today. You probably won't be able to help them, but try to find the best way to delegate this problem to someone else who you know will be able to help them. Gemini, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any Gemini horoscope video for November 11th. It is necessary to meticulously plan each of your tasks if you want to see your initiatives advance. Check your horoscope and see what the zodiac has in store for you in love, health, and much more. The trine of Saturn to the moon in House 1 invites you to create well-organized work plans to prevent your forces from being uselessly dispersed. The moon in House 1 fills you with energy focused on the fulfillment of your goals and purposes. Don't fall into the temptations of pleasure and be careful of excesses in food, as these will be generated by stress and anxiety and will take their toll on you. Keep your mind active, spend time learning something new, or get involved in interesting conversations. A walk with a friend can be a great way to keep your mind fresh. Communication is key in your love life. Organize a social outing with your partner or friends. The day is conducive to connecting with people and enjoying enriching conversations. Today is a good time to compare prices and look for deals. Don't get carried away by impulsive purchases. Look for the best value for money and save when you can. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us to be even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. Remember that you are not the center of the universe. Get rid of that self-centered attitude that keeps you on the defensive. Sometimes, the actions we want to take to eradicate pain from our lives only lead to more misery. Think about it. Don't allow yourself to doubt your abilities just because recent projects haven't turned out the way you expected. Having high self-esteem is not synonymous with egocentrism. It is important to keep your confidence in your abilities high. Don't analyze every detail of the relationship, as that prevents you from enjoying it. Define your feelings and don't go around in circles. The imbalances will continue for a while, and the relationships will not be completely fulfilling. Personal growth is necessary, as is self-knowledge, to discover what your positive dreams are and work on making them come true. Eliminate unnecessary actions that waste energy and squander your spirit, impoverishing the result. Start working today if you want to reap happiness in the future. Don't spend time thinking about the past or the future, live in the present. Today you will be very open to learning from others and listening. Being in contact with people who provide you with knowledge will be beneficial to you, as your ruler will make you value this type of person highly. You are going through a major crisis in your relationship. You must be patient, let time pass, and evaluate the facts in perspective to come out stronger rather than damaged. You will be in good shape throughout the day today, although some pain in the lower limbs may appear. Try not to do activities that involve sudden movements, as you could injure yourself. In addition, you could suffer from some demineralization of the bones, so try to take more calcium. You must take care to properly size the limits of your physical capacities, otherwise, you risk accidents that will cause your plans to be delayed. It is better to be safe than sorry. You will feel free from many of your obligations and from many of the chains that until now you felt were tying you down. It is a very good time to achieve greater goals in your professional life and to go for what you truly want. Things are hectic at work, but this situation offers you opportunities to improve and advance, as long as you are attentive, because everything can happen quickly and there will be sudden changes. Tarot card. Card of the day, the Fool. If your life bores you, do something new, break a routine, or do something crazy. You know you need it. Trying a new activity or sport would do you good. Accept yourself as you are, enjoy it, and don't expect others to do the same. The Muse of Business blesses you today with the inspiration necessary to solve the economic problems you face and start new projects that allow you to increase your wealth. It is up to you to put into practice the brilliant ideas that flood your head. It is necessary to plan each of your tasks meticulously if you want to see your initiatives move forward. Otherwise, your efforts will not be productive and you will end up wasting time. Your brand is what people say about you when you are not there. Reflection of the day. I believe that it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. Food recommendations. What to eat today? Chicken curry with rice. What to have for dinner today? Sausages with tomato. Daily question to think about. What do you think about when you are awake in bed? Good deed of the day. Do a favor without thinking of anything in return. Fun fact of the day. Every 10 minutes or so, 3 lies are told. Gemstones. Tiger's eye, emerald, ruby, citron, topaz, jasper, rock crystal. Even if it takes an effort to put all your interest into work today, do it, Gemini. Don't let your mind be elsewhere and you'll be left with backlogs on a daily basis. In addition, today the stars will encourage progress at work, and this means that your work will be appreciated by your superiors. Today you will contact people you appreciate. This conversation will generate in your mind the idea of repeating a pattern that you successfully put into practice in the past. If you had planned a trip, you may receive news today that those plans will not be able to be fulfilled as you had hoped, but don't despair, improvise, adapt, and adapt daily to any new situation. It will be positive, even if at the moment you have the impression of the opposite. For Geminis born on June 16th. Those born on June 16th have dreamy, understanding, and intelligent personalities. They have a tendency to be lazy and have outbursts of character. They have an artistic temperament but tend to boast prematurely. Their intellectual capacity, combined with their sensitivity, will allow them to obtain considerable privileges in life. They must strive to achieve definitive success, free from the risks of sudden changes of fortune. Inspiration and extrasensory perceptions will be favorable to them in games and in all ventures that involve risk. In matters of health, this degree on the ascendant indicates dangers due to fights or attacks. Prudence must play an important role. For Geminis born on June 17th. Diplomatic and ceremonious, people born on June 17th are considerate in their dealings with friends and strangers. There is a possibility that they will suffer disappointments in love. Depressive moments will alternate with periods of luck and material benefits, which will allow them to identify their good and bad seasons. They are people of great originality and inventiveness and attract the attention of others by their way of doing things. They love their neighbors, even if they are not always willing to put up with them. They have many friends, especially colleagues, coworkers, and neighbors. They have good prospects for political or diplomatic careers. As for health, they should take care of their hands and joints, as well as their nervous system. For Gemini born on June 18th, people born on June 18th seem to be subject to periodic ups and downs of luck and decline. They will gain benefits from their parents and other ascendants. They are people with a strong sense of rhythm, inspired musicality, and great ability to use the spoken and written word with power of conviction. They are active, healthy, love simple things, and enjoy the outdoors in the countryside, sea, or mountains. Their friends love them because they feel protected by them. Their mother will have considerable influence in their lives. They must be careful with their respiratory system. Today you will achieve something that will leave you with a great feeling of triumph inside, so don't wait too long to start smiling. All this thanks to the fact that the situation that has been making your life difficult is about to end. The twins have a little discord today, so it will be a little difficult for them to come to an agreement with their own mind and with what has to do with the things in their path. Feelings will become stronger towards the afternoon, so today you have to keep an eye on that. Growing also involves taking risks. It's time to take a leap of faith with that project that you have been raising in yourself for a long time. You have everything to succeed with this great idea. A very bad moment with a family member will make you rethink what you are doing for those you love. They will probably tell you something that will make your head spin. It is not the time to take the option of moving house or going to a new city. It is time to see reality as it is and accept that you still have many obligations to fulfill in the place where you live. The first kiss may or may not be a definitive sign. It is better not to leave things ambiguous, since that may mean that you make a mistake and assume privileges that you do not have. There is nothing like putting all the cards on the table and having clarity to start this love story. Today is a good day to close the door to those voices that try to interfere between the two of you. You have to leave out of that circle that you and the person you love form, because within it there can be no room for bitterness, envy, and lies. Within your relationship there can only be love and nothing but love. When you stop behaving immaturely, then you can complain about what your partner is not giving you. You are probably making mistakes that are starting to bother your loved one. Don't let this continue to happen. You must start thinking about the options you have without stopping being with whoever is with you at the moment. If something is bothering you, it depends on both of you whether you want to fix it or not. Solving it will be essential. The possibility of the arrival of a new love is getting stronger. You can feel it. Don't let it go. It is not enough to make certain arrangements in your life in general. You have to be very detailed, as if everything you do depended on everything else. So if you have to change your vision a little about work and obligations, do it from this minute. Don't stop making an evaluation of the work you do day by day. You will probably realize that you are closing in on many things and that you don't have to make mistakes. You have to take care of those headaches, not so much because of the discomfort, but because of what is behind them, stress and pressure. You have to learn to better manage those tensions and eat better. Start with a very simple step: remove salt from your diet. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.